He's been walking around with ice on, I believe, his right shoulder. Is he okay? Left shoulder? Is he okay physically?
Yep. He's still a top shortstop. He hasn't made a few plays that have generated a lot of noise.
There's also some metrics that have indicated he's taken a step back.
That's what, because he hasn't made 3 or 4 plays. That crushes you a little bit. He's still making a lot of rangy plays. He's still making a lot of plays. He just hasn't been as consistent as he has in his first 2 years, and that's 3 or 4 plays we're talking about. And a couple games here where he hasn't completed some plays has changed his overall defensive season. What do you think?
I'm gonna go off memory because top shortstop. Hey, top. What do we mean by top shortstop? I had to take some time because I'm really mad at Anthony Volpe. Not just because of what happened in that game. What is it? Peraza made the same error kind of that caused Rodon to pitch more. If Peraza makes the play, we don't even get to that Volpe error. But, however, I made a full 10-minute video on Anthony Volpe and how he needs to be pinch hit for, and then he hit 2 homers yesterday. So my video had to get scrapped and like thrown away just for convenience. It just didn't make sense at the time. But now we have this. Anthony Volpe isn't a good defender at all. He can't go to his left. His arm is hurt. He cannot make a good throw. He's hit a 2 bouncer towards right. Everything I'm about to say is going to be rolled in order off of my memory. He has missed 2 vital double plays. The crusher, the soul crusher, the 3 or 4 plays, the soul crushing double play against the Guardians, the crushing double play that ended up being the game that made them lose against the Angels, I think. The play we just saw, him not turning 2 when Max Fried was starting in Kansas City. It's a lot of plays. It's really a lot of plays, and it's just weird. It's just weird how I think I need a lawyer like Aaron Boone, because wow, Anthony Volpe. I don't know what he has on you to like. Oh my God. Anthony Volpe right now, I think he has a 654 OPS, and because of those 2 homers, I think it's like 684. Because of those 2 homers, there's a popular graphic going around with him next to Mookie Betts and how he has a higher OPS than Mookie Betts. They're both bad, so it's like there hasn't really been anything starting from there. But I think it's taken in the wrong light. I think we need to think of it as Mookie Betts' worst season is just as good as Anthony Volpe's best. It's been 3 years. I don't know, but I don't think he's our everyday shortstop. And even if he is, I don't think we need to stop acting like he's a star hitter. This year, his defense has been a lot worse. I don't know what it is. I'm very confused by all of what I'm seeing from Anthony Volpe. Someone needs to check out his arm. I think he messed up his arm in whatever series he slid into second and had to get checked out and left the game. Came back, I think 2 games later. For Anthony Volpe missed the next game. He didn't start the next game, and that's what had me, because he starts every game. They run him out there every day. They run him into the ground, and at the end of the season, they're like, yeah, he was kind of tired. Of course he's tired. Like, you play every day, you're gonna be tired. 160-something games. Yankees need a third baseman, obviously. Like, it sucks, like, that Peraza play. Like, Peraza, this was your kind of lane, and you can't make errors. That's the problem. Peraza cannot make errors. Like, you were in the lineup to play defense. It sucks when you're there to do one thing, but you're not hitting, so you kind of had to do something on defense, and you weren't. Just need help. They just need that third baseman. Need that third baseman. But also, like, I don't know how Boone is going to be when the Yankees get a third baseman. I think that's a bigger problem. How will Aaron Boone react when the Yankees have, let's say, Eugenio Suarez, or even dream scenario, Royce Lewis at third? You have to pinch hit for somebody. Like, today you pinch hit for Volpe, but that was like an obvious one. You had Rice on the bench. That was obvious. What happens in the 8th inning or in the 6th inning when there's 2 runners on, second and third, 2 outs, and Anthony Volpe comes up to bat, and you have a lefty on your bench? You have to pinch hit him. And when you have Peraza on your bench, it's just like you should pinch hit him. It's it's unfortunate. Yankees are in for a rough couple weeks because they just can't. They just can't. Like every couple weeks they're like, oh, they played a clean game. Maybe they'll pick this up, and then they'll get to a really big point in their season, and they'll just they'll shit the bed. They'll shit the bed because it's when they get to they played the Dodgers and immediately got rocked. Like Fried had his worst start, and then anytime Max Fried has a bad start, you can pencil in Will Warren for a bad start. Because they went right after each other in the first half. Look it up. Every time Max Fried had a rough start, Will Warren was just an immediate, you knew it was going to be a bad start. You could just pencil it in. I was scared. Against the series against the Dodgers, the series against the Red Sox, on the 2 games on national TV, the only time they actually showed up for a series that I feel like technically kind of mattered was the first one against the Mets in the Bronx. The one against the Dodgers, absolutely terrible. The one against the Red Sox, the first time, really bad. The second one against the Red Sox, kind of basically folded. The first one they couldn't pitch. The second one they couldn't score. That's what started their scoreless streak of just no scoring. They scored 0 runs until the 9th inning. Judge hits that towering homer. They don't score until the 9th inning in the next game. And then the third game, they don't score, and that's what led their 30 innings of scoreless streaks. Like 30 straight scoreless innings. They thought DJ LeMahieu, we thought DJ LeMahieu would have been like the culture shock that everyone needed. The culture shock everyone needs is benching Anthony Volpe. Like, once we treat Anthony Volpe like, hey, he's not a good hitter. Sorry, he's not a good hitter and not a good defender this year. I completely understand the Gold Glove season, and he is. I don't think he's far off of what his Gold Glove season was. I just think it's not this year. It's not happening this year. And if you're not defending and not hitting, what's the difference between you and Peraza? 200 OPS. But Peraza's kind of playing, if you played every day, he's kind of playing Gold Glove third base. He made a critical error that really sucks. But I think Peraza's playing Gold Glove third baseman defense and not hitting, and Volpe's not hitting either. So, we'll see how that shakes out. If this video tickled your fancy, if this video, I've never done something like this, and I was really mad I didn't upload, because I said I was going to upload the second I got back, and my video got scrapped due to performance, but that's sports.